Hello, welcome to Yoga with Sandra. I'm Sandra, and today I have Esther with me, just chilling, my guide dog puppy in training. And it's close to Thanksgiving here in the States. So I'm going to do a practice that focuses on gratitude, and we're going to do some calming poses and some grounding poses. And we're going to start with a mantra and a mudra, just to change things up a little bit on this channel. So the mantra will be, I am grateful, or in Sanskrit, it's Dhanya Vad, I am grateful. So throughout the practice, when you kind of want to focus more internally, you just say to yourself, I am grateful, Dhanya Vad, I am grateful. And that will help you to stay focused, along with the Ujjayi Breath will help you stay focused. And then our mudra, we have two of them. It's going to be Anjali Mudra, which is just, our typical gratitude posture. And then we'll also add a bud, a lotus flower, which kind of gives us the impression or the mindfulness about opening to receive. So we're going to open to receive things for which we can be grateful. So today we're going to start in child's pose. So let's just go ahead and make our way into a nice cozy child's pose. This is a calming pose. You can take your knees out wide, send your hips back, walk your hands forward, and drop your forehead toward the mat. If your forehead doesn't quite reach the mat, it's okay. You can hover it. You can grab a block if that's useful for you, or a pillow. Want to be nice and calm. And this will be a good place to practice your Ujjayi breath. That's that soft restriction at the back of your throat that makes it sound almost like the ocean in your head. Or some people think it sounds like Darth Vader. So it's that sound. And so you want to have it be audible for you. And that'll help you focus, keep you grounded. And along with your mantra, I am grateful. So we'll take a couple more breath cycles here. And while you're breathing, sometimes I get asked about my mat. This mat is a Lifeform mat. It's very grippy. It's a good mat. It's not cheap, but I'll put a link for it in the show notes below, and you should be able to get a discount with it, which is always something else to be grateful for. And then we'll walk the hands back towards the knees, bring the knees in together, and we'll take a big breath in and take those hands down. Inhale, take the arms up, and exhale, float them down. We're going to walk the hands out to tabletop, and we'll do a balancing table. This is another grounding pose. So we'll send the right foot back, curl those toes under, spike that heel back, reach and stretch through the calf, and then lift that heel. And then pull the navel in, lift the pelvic floor, gaze out in front of your hands, and then take your left arm forward for that balancing table. Working to lift your heel up. Your left thumb is up towards the sky. Nice and easy. Just balancing, pressing into your right fingerprints and the top of your left foot for balance. And then we'll take the left hand down, the right knee down. Nice. Send the left toes back. Curl the toes under, heel back, spiking and stretching. And then we'll lift that left foot, left heel, squeezing your glutes, engaging your hamstring, and then take your right arm forward, finger or thumb up to the sky. Navel is in, focus on your breathing. Grounding down into the left fingers and the top of the right foot. And then we'll take the hand down and the knee down. Send the hips back. Nice work. And then we're going to swing the feet off to one side. So we're going to come to sit in a seat. And we'll start nice and calm and easy. So knees bent, chest lifted, shoulders back and down. And we'll start to shift forward to drape the torso over the thighs. This is a relaxing pose. Relax the head, maybe shake it a little, side to side, up and down. And maybe start to slide your heels out so you come into a seated forward fold. So knees can be bent as generously as you like. Relaxing the head down, spreading the shoulder blades wide. Big breath in, and big breath out. And maybe walk those heels out just a little further. And maybe hold on to the outside edges of your feet or maybe your big toes. And just use that little bit of traction. You're not going to jam yourself into any pose ever, but you're going to use the traction to kind of make it a little deeper, moving with your breath. In and out through the nose. Soft restriction at the back of the throat, that Ujjayi breath, helping stay focused. I am grateful. And then we'll roll it up. And let's cross the legs, come into a nice comfortable seat. And we're going to practice another pranayama. It's going to be the humming bee breath. And that's going to help us to focus. And it's kind of a calming thing because it's a humming sound. So it's going to sound like a bee. It's going to be like... So you'll have that humming sound in your head, and it does help to calm you. So let's do it together. Big inhale and humming bee. Nice. Big breath in. Let's do it one more time. Humming bee. You can have fun with it. Okay, so we're going to just relax down. And we're going to do that Lotus Flower Mudra just to bring ourselves into that moment of gratitude before we move on to some more asanas, some more poses. So take your hands together at your heart center, Anjali Mudra, and then we're going to make a little bud with the fingers. So curl your fingers in to make a bud, and then pull your elbows out wide, fingers down, and open your hands into a book. And then bring the thumbs together and lift your lotus flower up to receive and back down to your heart center. We'll do that again. Curl those fingers in, make a little bud. Fingers come toward you as your elbows come wide, open into a book. Thumbs together, lift the flower up, receive, and back down to your heart. One more time. Make your bud. Make your book. Thumbs together, make your flower. Lift and back down. Awesome work. All right, we're going to come back around to those hands and knees. We'll do our balancing table one more time. Curl the right toes under, lift that leg, reach the left arm forward, find that balancing table. Thumb up, squeezing the glutes. Inhale, reach even longer, and exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, left foot out, flexing the toes down, right arm out, thumb up, big reach. You're working to lift and reach at the same time while you're drawing your navel in. Lift, 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 and release it all down. Good. We're going to walk those knees back close to your body as you slowly come all the way down to the mat. And we're going to inhale, baby cobra, lift the chest, open the heart, pull the elbows back, and relax it down. Inhale, lift, elbows back, lift the chest, open the heart, and relax it down. One more, inhale, lift, Maybe this time you push up onto your hands into seal if that feels okay for your back. Listening to your own body. And relax it down. And then we will lift those feet and relax them down. Take the arms out, lift the feet, and relax down. Inhale, lift the arms and the feet, and down, locust variation. Inhale, lift the heart, and relax down. Maybe this time take your hands behind you, reach for your feet, lift your feet, lift your chest, and relax down. Again, inhale, and exhale. Maybe this time we interlace our fingers and reach our knuckles towards the heels, and that helps you lift your chest even higher, and then lift the feet. Big inhale, lift, open through the heart. Big inhale, and exhale, relax it down. Go ahead and push yourself up onto all fours. Come onto your knees, and then inhale, take those arms up, big reach for the sky. We'll curl the toes under. We're going to do kind of a camel flow here to open the heart again. Inhale, lift, and exhale, take the right hand back. And inhale, lift, and exhale, take the left hand back. See if you can touch your heel. Keep the navel in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, lift. See if maybe you can get the right hand down and the left hand down and really open that heart. Lift the chest to the sky. It's a little easier with the heels lifted with the toes curled under, but the full expression of the pose would be on the tops of the feet and reaching back. A little bit deeper back bend. And if that doesn't work for you, you can always just alternate how we started. All right, inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, take those hands down. Walk the knees out wide, back to your child's pose. Extended child's pose. Knees wide, hands forward. Big breath in. Big breath out. And we'll go ahead and walk those knees back in line with the hips. Take your hands out a little wider. Curl your toes under. Lift the hips up. Downward facing dog. And you can pedal out those feet if that feels good. Reaching down into those heels. Stretching through the calves. Maybe you rock those hips a little side to side. And inhale, take the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze it in, knee to nose. Hover, upper body in plank. You're shifting your shoulders over your wrists. And then step up between the hands. Low lunge. Drop the left heel down, turning the toes out to the side. And we're going to roll up. Rolling up through the spine. Inhale, take those arms up. Lift the chest, warrior one. Big lift, big reach. And very nice. We'll take the hands behind and release the fingers. Draw the knuckles down. Lift the chest. Lots of heart opening. Think about that lotus flower lifting up for gratitude. Inhale, reach those knuckles away. And exhale, break free. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, take those hands down to the mat. Pivot on the back foot. Take the right arm up, big twist. And release the hand down. Step the right foot back, plank pose. Spike those heels back. Reach the crown of the head forward. And then lift the tailbone up, downward facing dog. Try to reach that tailbone up to the sky as best you can. Your knees can be bent. Bring your chest towards your thighs. Lots of length in the spine. And then inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, shoulders over wrists, navel in, and then step up between your hands, low lunge. Drop the right heel down. Ready for your warrior. Slowly roll up. Inhale, take those arms up, reach for the sky. Lift your chest, maybe look up, spiking into the outside edge of the right foot. Sometimes we call it the knife edge of the right foot. That outside edge that helps you really engage that leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take those hands down. Interlace your fingers behind your tailbone. Think about maybe doing the opposite thumb on top this time. Opposite thumb on top. Lift and lengthen. Open chest. Reach those knuckles down. Sitting into that left leg, reaching into the outside edge of the back foot. Lifting up. Nice work, big lift, big reach, working hard. And break free. Inhale, take those arms up. Exhale, take the hands down, pivot on the back foot, plant the right hand, left arm up for that big twist. Spiking that back heel back, both legs really engaged. And then left hand down, step the left foot back, plank pose. Lower the knees, squeeze the elbows in as you lower the belly, lower the chest. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, release. This time, press yourself up into seal if you can. If not, stay in baby cobra. And then lift those hips up. Come down onto your forearms and drop your chest down towards the mat. Forehead down, heart to earth pose. So depending on how open your shoulders are, you might be able to, this might be tough for you to just get your forehead down, but some people, if their shoulders are really open, they can lift their chin and put their chin on the mat, or even get their chest all the way down to the mat. I'm not one of those people. I'm in the tight shoulder club, so be in the tight shoulder club with me, or be in the open shoulder club and really work to get your chest down. I can sometimes do my chin, just depends on how open I am. So do you. Pay attention to your body and what's available in your body today. Big breath in, big breath out. And we'll walk it back up. Curl the toes under, find your downward facing dog. Moving with your breath, find that Ujjayi breath. You can always buzz away. That's the beauty of the home yoga practice. You can start doing your humming bee anytime you want, if that feels good for you. And inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Step up between your hands. You can take several steps if you need them. Drop that back heel down. Slowly roll up, warrior one. Big lift to the sky. And then pivot on the back foot. We're coming into a high lunge. And we're going to move from here into a warrior three. So that's another really grounding practice. Grounding pose, asana. So you can kind of get a little bounce here if you like. That'll give you a little momentum to help you lift off and reach up into warrior three. Left toes pointed down, gaze down. Everything is balanced, lifted. Navel in. Lots of focus here. Your hands can be back or they can be forward. Reach, reach, reach. Find lots of length, big lift. And then bend the front knee and step that left foot back to that high lunge. Big lift. Nice work. Take those hands down. Plant the left hand, right arm up, twist. And right hand down, step it back to plank. Beautiful work. Lower the knees, shift forward, lower the belly, lower the chest. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale, maybe all the way up this time. And exhale. Curl the toes under, press up to plank. Exhale to down dog. If plank is not for you, you can always press up to all fours and then to downward dog. Navel in, focused breathing. Clawing into the fingertips will take the stress out of your wrists. Anchoring through the heels with no concern whether they touch or whether the knees are straight. Want a straight back though. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Step it up between your hands, low lunge. Now we'll pivot on the back foot, dropping that heel down, toes at an angle, and slowly roll up to your warrior one. Big lift, big reach for the sky, press into the outside edge of that right foot. Lift, 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 and then pivot on the back foot, find that high lunge. And you can get that little bounce going, that little momentum to launch yourself into warrior three. Keep that navel in, lift the pelvic floor before you move, and there we go, reaching forward or reaching back. Lifting that right heel, toes dialed down, not out to the side. Dialing down so your hips are level. Focused breathing. Ujjayi. I am grateful. Then bend that front knee and see if you can reach that right foot back, step back into your high lunge. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, hands down, plant the right hand, left arm up, twist. And take it back down. Step it back to plank. And lower your knees, lower your belly. Lower your chest. This time, cross your arms. Make a little pillow with the hands. So maybe your forehead lays on your wrist or your back of your hand. And then rock your hips a little side to side. Should feel pretty nice. Big breath in. Big breath out. All right, pressing yourself back up to all fours or plank. And then downward facing dog. Tailbone lifts. Bring your chest closer to your thighs so you can lift that tailbone up. And inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Find your high lunge. Inhale, take those arms forward and up. Big reach for the sky. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Get your momentum going here so you can launch into your warrior three. Reach, 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 reach. And step it way back to your high lunge. Plant the left hand, take the right arm up, twist. And right hand down, step it back to plank. You can lower your knees or just shift forward. Chaturanga, to up dog, belly to cobra, yogi's choice. Meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward. Step it up between your hands. Squeeze everything to the midline. Hands go forward and up, high lunge. Get your momentum here. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward or back. Lifting that right heel. Hands can reach forward or reach back. Yogi's choice. Working to lift that heel, gaze down. Nice long arms, whichever direction they're facing. And then bend that left knee and reach the right foot back. Come back to that high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up, twist. And left hand comes down, step it back to plank. You can pedal out your feet here. And then lower the knees, and we'll swing the feet off to one side so we can come to a seat. We will come back to that Dandasana, that seated forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward any amount. You can slide those heels out. You can hold onto your feet or your ankles. Working on that forward fold. Esther is being so good. Such a good settle today, Esther. Nice job. I'm grateful for Esther. I'm grateful for the Guide Dogs program that allows people freedom in their life to have a guide dog lead them around. Taking some deep breaths here. Relax the body. And then we'll go ahead and roll up. Take your hands together. Make little pointer fingers. And we'll point the toes and slowly roll down. Work to pull your navel in and use your abdominal muscles to pull down. If you need to hold on to your legs, you can. Control your descent. And we'll lay all the way down. And next we're going to come into a bridge pose. So pull those heels in and press the hands into the mat. And then tuck your pelvis slightly so you can feel your low back on the mat. And then begin to lift your hips. Lift one vertebrae at a time as you lift, lift, lift. And you don't have to go super high here. So let's think about the mechanics of the pose. Press into the ball joints of your big toes, and that kind of keeps your knees from splaying out here. So press into those toes so your inner thighs are engaged. And then pressing into your hands, just going to use that traction to lift your hips a little higher. And then think about your hamstrings engaging, not so much your glutes. They will be engaged, but really think about working those hamstrings to lift and kind of press your shins away towards the front of the mat and create that traction to push your chest up towards your chin. And breathe. And maybe interlace your fingers underneath your tailbone and snuggle your shoulder blades underneath your heart space. And maybe you can get that chest up a little bit higher or a little bit closer to the chin, actually. So your chin is up. You're not tucking your chin. And bringing your chest towards your chin. Engage your hamstrings. Engage your inner thighs. Push the shins away. And we'll slowly lower down. Let's do that one more time. I'll be quiet and let you focus on your checklist. Go through the checklist, all the little nuances I just gave you, the mechanics of the pose. Tucking your tailbone, begin to lift. Two more breath cycles. On the last exhale, slowly roll down. And pull your knees into your chest. Give them a little hug. A little love and gratitude for your body. And we'll drop the knees over to the right side. You can extend the top leg if you want. Left arm out to the left side. Supine twist. Getting a stretch through your back. Calming pose. And then bring that foot back in. Knees back to center. We'll take it to the other side. Knees down. Extend the top leg if you want to. Right arm out to the right side. And then bring the knees back to center and send the feet up to the sky. Happy baby. Think about the tailbone reaching to the front end of the mat. So your hips aren't curled up. Your hips are down, your tailbone's long, your spine is long. And then what happens here is we hold tension in our shoulders. So try to relax the shoulders down as your soles of your feet shine up to the sky. Your hamstrings shine up to the sky. And you can play here if you like. You can take hold of the big toes. You can bend the knees, bend one knee, straighten the other leg, whatever feels good for you here. Just be playful, mindfully playful about what's happening in your body, what feels good. Nice deep breaths. And we'll take the legs out long. And we're going to practice that little mudra with the lotus flower here on our backs before we do Shavasana. So take your hands together at heart center and then make your little bud by folding your fingers in. Turn your hands toward you and open into your book. Thumbs together, lift your lotus flower up and pull back down to your chest. Again, knuckles come in, make your bud. Open your book. Thumbs together, lift up to the sky. And down to heart center. One more time, make your bud. Open your book. Flower up. And down to heart center. Open your hands out to the sides, palms up. Anytime we have our palms up, we're open to receive whatever the universe, whatever God wants to give us, whatever nature wants to give us. We want to receive it. We want to receive it with gratitude. So while you're in Shavasana, scan your body and acknowledge the sensations of being present, being healthy, being grateful for being able to be present and healthy in your home yoga practice. What a beautiful thing to be able to do. Thanks to technology, I'm grateful. We're going to inhale, take those hands up to the sky, palms together and down to heart center into your Anjali Mudra, your pose of gratitude, posture of gratitude. This is the mudra that represents gratitude, the Dhanya Vad. And if you want a longer Shavasana, you can always pause the video and take as much time as you want. I am grateful for all of you, for this channel, for the opportunity to get free yoga to people. So please subscribe, like, and share this video, especially if you like this particular one, this gratitude video with Thanksgiving coming on us this week. Go ahead and share it. Share the love, share the gratitude. And thank you so much. I appreciate you. Namaste.